I spent 4 days building a YouTuber's website, and this time my victim is Sumito Media. And this thing made me cry, it made me laugh, and it made me straight up lose it. And by it...
well, let's just say my peanuts.
But the end result is beautiful, and with it I'm one step closer to conquering YouTube one website at a time. The goal is simple: create a fully interactive, fully responsive, functional website that has the YouTuber front and center. Sumito started with gameplay and vlogs, but very quickly got into meme reviews. Bro has been doing it for a decade, which essentially makes him a meme scholar. His channel is essentially internet historian or gamer from Mars, but a lot more chill and a lot more personal. So that is exactly what I'm going for. As always, the YouTuber's channel is the mood board, and the idea is simple. One is sleek navbar, a home section with a alternating video loop, a vending machine section with a interactive vending machine minigame where the goal is for you to find the Monet champagne bottle, and a social section with all his social media, as well as a countdown page inspired by this comment. The whole project is a React Vite web application with some elements of Next.js and a lot of tailwind. This project would have been done 2 days in advance if it wasn't for the fact that tailwind updated and I had no fucking clue. So every single styling issue that you're seeing on the screen right now could have been avoided simply by doing this. And yet, I didn't know. So I spent 2 days just trying again and again, feeling like a fucking imbecile until I finally got it and the project started to actually come true. The two most complicated aspects of this project were the vending machine and the video loop, but actually the vending machine turned out to be very simple. I took the image of a vending machine, I threw the image into Procreate just because I think it's a lot more intuitive, and then for each row of the vending machine I separated one item. And then I turned those images into transparent background web-ready PNGs, and then I simply displayed those assets on top of the vending machine, and I turned them into interactive modals. Not only are you gonna get a selection modal once you click on the vending machine, but once you click one of the 6 right options, the item is going to pop out, selling you the illusion that you had selected that item. The whole thing is also going to be accompanied by sound effects, from the coin slide all the way to the item drop. And the logic behind it is actually the same logic behind the video loop. The images are there, the same way the videos are there, and the text is there. But I will turn that into idle variables so that if the video is going from one side to another, the text will disappear and the new text will reappear on the opposite direction. If the item was selected, there will be a small pause and then the sound effect will play. And as the sound effect plays, the modal with the result will appear on screen. After essentially losing 2 days because of the tailwind mixed up, it was just a matter of pushing the repository and then deploying it on Vercel. But the last thing that I had to do, of course, was the countdown page, which is where you can count down until Sumito reaches 12 billion subscribers. In order to get the data, I fetched a YouTube API and then I simply displayed it using a static HTML. And like I told you, the end result is beautiful. On mobile, you're not gonna get the sliding video, you're gonna get both videos playing back to back. The social media icons are going to be displayed differently, and you're not going to be able to see much of the image assets moving once you select the option in the vending machine. But on desktop, not only does it look really good to have all the icons on the right of the screen, but you can see the vending machine operating in its full glory. The whole thing is highly interactive, it's highly responsive, and it is actually functional. Each one of the modals that appear in the vending machine section could link to a product. In fact, one of them do. The whole page is essentially begging for e-commerce integration. I could even set up an additional section where we can display a couple of Sumito Media merch items. Not to mention that if we had access to more than just publicly available data, the whole countdown page could be a lot more complex. So when it comes to the most important question of this series, is the website functional? It actually is. The whole vending machine thing is a dashboard, it is a media dashboard, there is data visualization with the countdown page, and the whole thing is not just semantic HTML, but it is a heavily interactive web experience that works both on mobile and on desktop, and that you can check out in the link below in the description and in the comments. If you watched till the end, thank you so fucking much. Let me know if you want more information about the projects or if you prefer me to just give you a brief description of everything. I'm not sure if I should go too in-depth into it. This is just the second episode of the series, but it has already been very fun. I will keep going. My next project is actually going to be a Dr. House portfolio where you can get diagnosed by Dr. House through a chatbot, but I will code the chatbot without using any AI. Which essentially means that the responses that you're gonna get are gonna be parsed through a database, not through OpenAI. So if that sounds interesting to you and if you liked the video, please subscribe, please go check out Sumito Media's channel as well, and I will see you next week.
A loaf of bread, a container of milk, and a stick of butter. A loaf of milk, a container of bread, and a Joe Dirt DVD. A Joe Dirt DVD, Scarlett Johansson, and Treasure from a Fish Tank.